Hello again. Welcome to Avenda Gaming. My name's Warwick and we are back on Dune Awakening after the maintenance break and another can or two. Yes, press the any button. Where's the any button? I made that joke before. Alright, welcome to Arrakis. Continue. Here we go. Continuing. Alright, and apologies to Ziggy. I didn't see your comment before while I was playing. But yes, first impressions are it's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. I don't know, I've only played for like a couple of hours, barely out of the tutorials. It looks cool though. I'd say the only real problem that I have with it so far is the whole first person, third person thing. It doesn't really matter too much, but I don't know. I just prefer first person, especially in a game like this. I mean, something like World of Warcraft or like RuneScape or something like that, like the sort of top down view. I don't hate that, but yeah, like this kind of game, like your typical survivor game like Rust or The Forest or I don't know, Minecraft even, like Skyrim. I suppose I just like being able to switch between the two views. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Hetwan has definitely run off to do his own thing again, which is absolutely okay, considering he was basically just looking after me. Alright, let me just do a bit of housekeeping again. Alright, here we go. I can see everything. I want to learn more. Piss off. Alright, well, here we go. That's I've sent the Alcho message asking if he is on. I haven't heard anything back yet. Discord is telling me that he's on, but you know how these things are. He could, well, and especially with Dune that has like a launching platform, he could very much just be in the launcher and not actually in the game. So anyway, I suppose we just mess around for a bit until we hear from one of these guys. So cool. Alright, let's do it. Collectibles. There's collectibles. Okay. Looks like a big storm up there. We got, that's right, that's like a, Het was saying that that's like an instance or a dungeon. Dungeon. See, this is still saying 7. Why is it saying like that there's 7 there? Because I just cannot see 7 new things that I'm yet to unlock. Unless I'm blind, which could very well be the truth. But anyway, uniques are found, okay. Alright, well, I'm dehydrated to the point where I'm dying, and I'm getting sunburned because I've been standing out in fucking the sun for too long. So let's hydrate and jump into the shade. Alright, here we go. Back in the shade. Let's heal up. Healed up. Okay, so west. Steel suits collect water over time in checkpoints while in catch pockets, not checkpoints. Don't know where I got that from. Catch pockets while warm. Consume water from the catch pockets to restore hydration. So I press F to drink from the catch pocket. Oh, okay. Like, I see. The catch pockets are on the to the left of the hydrometer there. That's cool. All right, I can get behind that. All right, west. West. Het was saying I need to go west. Oh, jeez. Did someone just wreck that there? I got a feeling someone just wrecked that there. Oh geez, this takes a whole bunch of different breaking down. That's cool. I can get behind that. That's cool. My aim is shockingly bad. Just like when I took a whiz before. Okay, that's all that taken. Cool. West. Here we go. Now, I wonder if there's settings. I wonder if there's a way, sprint lock, toggle, no, hold, yes, keep the sprint button pressed to run, yes, that's the way to do it, that's the way to do it for sure. Mouse sensitivity, nah, I got no problem with any of that. Nah, I don't have any problem with any of that. Alright, let's just apply that, get out of there. Cooly doolies. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's a new way of doing that. Hopefully I can get up to this next ledge. Looks like I can. Nice. No, I don't want to jump up. I want to drop down. There we go. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, now we're talking. That's the way. Alright. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay. Managed to make that work. Managed to make that work. I thought I was dead there. But we're all good. Okay. Is this the trading post? It looks like something. Backpack full. Okay. Yeah, well, no, that's fair call. Map. Imperial testing station. What was that noise? Alcho something. Just wait. No. Alright, well. Het said the trading post was west. So I got a feeling I should just keep on heading west and keeping an eye out. There's like some sort of sign here. That could be the entrance to the trading post. No? Or is it just a... It's just a thing. Okay, it looks like it's just a thing. West. Now, there's lots of... Oh, here we go. Look, there's someone down there. Let's, oh, I'm gonna take some damage. Okay, let's see what I can craft. Let's craft another beacon. Let's craft a bunch of kits. Yeah. Let's just make all of the kits. The healing. And this little guy can... This little guy can go like right... Ah. This little guy can go like right, come on. Can't be placed at that angle. Like, what's the difference between that angle and permanently blocked by another object? Okay. Fair call. Alright, there it is. That. Now that looks like something. So let's go there. And that's west. Alright, I can hear someone shooting. More shooting. Walking across the sand and I'm not getting any worm sign frequencies or worm frequencies, so that's a good thing. But I got a feeling I've got to get up there, so let's start trying.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you. But be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
Civilized men, hey?
Stop. Stand still for a moment. I can see it in the way you stand, the way you walk. You've been through the training. You're a trooper.
Yes. What do you want, old
A
man?
little respect to start with. An old trooper, by luck or by skill, is a trooper who survived. And I've seen battles you can only imagine.
Tell me about
I am
yourself.
Gavori, veteran trooper, freelance adventurer, and slayer of cheap vintages everywhere. And I'll train you to be just like me, for the right price. Which just happens to be whatever's in your pocket right now.
I want to learn
As
from
much
you.
as I would love to take your Solaris, it seems you're already familiar with basic soldiering. I can teach you no more.
Well, what's the fucking point of that? Goodbye. Jeez, I tell you. Someone's... Fucking hell, that thing disappeared pretty quick. Gonzo! I worked with a guy called Gonzo. I doubt this is him, considering Gonzo was a 62-year-old man when he retired, who plays the drums and smokes a lot of weed. I mean, it could be him, but I don't think so. Open contracts board. Xantara's copper required. That seems more like my way of making money. Alright, deliver 40 copper. How much copper do I have on me right now? 13. Copper ore, okay. Time to get me some copper ore. Or not copper. Copper or not copper. Those are the only two real options, aren't they? It's either copper or it's not copper. Oh, here we go. And boom, nice. That's the way it's done. $40 plus. Alright, so how much have I got now? I've got 56 copper ore now. Well, okay, that was quicker than I thought it would be. Touche. That's pretty cool. Hey, that's not falling off a fucking ledge that wasn't there. Okay. Yeah, alright, cool. Fucking this guy's a good climber, I'll give him that. Alrighty. Yeah, see, it's a very good looking game. I'll give them that. Deliver items. Yes, those. Deliver. Yep. Okay, 150, 1500. This chain will award a unique tool at the end. Cool. Contact issuer. Finally, I waited weeks for that copper. It's damn hard trying to run an efficient scrap business when the quality of salvage contractors keeps dropping. Nothing but unreliable slackers. Like that Nasir. He's probably passed out in a Samuta den somewhere. Anyway, you've proven you can deliver, so I might have some more work for you. Wrecking crew. Both sides in this war are in constant need of replacement parts for damaged vessels. A good source for those parts are the wrecks of ships that didn't make it home. One of those, the Alcho, came down not far from Griffin's Reach. The wreck is sure to hold a Hotsman amplifier or two. If you can find one, I might be able to start a bidding war. Alright. Well, let's fucking do it, I suppose.
Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the great houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
Alright. Talk.
Hey, stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harko. And I don't recognize you.
Alright.
So perhaps you'll give us the courtesy of who you are? And while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Sadukar? Not a talker, eh? Well, the rules at Griffin's Reach are simple. You pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good? Name's Mir. I do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting. And there's the contract board in the corner, if you need work.
Fair enough. I'm here to trade. Heavy darts. Light darts. What have I, how much have I got here? 3,677 up in the corner. Alright. Cup of water. This clothing reflects that cast, being of such poor quality. Well, why the fuck would I want to buy that? Mechanical parts, okay. Micro sandwiches. Alright, well, this is all rather nothing to me at the moment. He's the fighter. Talk.
You look a little lost, friend. You got somewhere you need to be. I can fly you there for a price.
No, goodbye. Okay, ornithopter pilot. That makes sense. Here's the bloke that can't fucking teach me anything. Alright, well, I suppose, let's go and fuck around. Yay. Alright, give us a sec. Cool. Alcho is online. I just picked up the mission to go to the first instance. Alright, if Hetwan don't get back to me, I might jump over and get onto Alcho's siege. Or I might just go there anyway. What are you up to? I can jump over to your siege. He's doing his 7th trial. Alright, well, fucking kill. Seventh trial, okay. That's that then. Resume. Travel to the shipwreck. Alright, wreck and crew. Reach the wreck. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair enough. Zone changing.
What up?
Yo, what's up, man? I'm live streaming at the moment to a whole 0 viewers. How you going?
Yeah, not bad.
That's the way. That's the way. Fucking. Let's just come over here. Turn you up to 200% on Discord. Sick. Alrighty. Yeah, man. It's a pretty fun little game. I was fucking around for like couple of hours with Hetwan before, which is king.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And then and then the server went down.
Yeah, I'm just getting these trials done because you unlock some really good water generation by completing these. So
Oh yeah, killer.
Water's one of the most annoying things at the moment. You need it to craft ores. You need it to fucking craft armor, everything, like vehicles.
Yeah, for sure.
Like yeah, at the moment the main thing I've been doing is like kill mobs and then enjoy their blood. But once you get this unlocked, you go and dump their body in a sarcophagus, and it generates like 25,000 water an hour.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. I probably got to dump fucking shit from my. I probably got to dump shit from my inventory. Skills. I can get another skill. Field maintenance, why not? I was saying to King, I think it's funny that like you've got a skill tree here that you can specialize in, but you can only get one, like you can only unlock one thing at a time. So it's like it's not like you can choose a tree to go down. It's just like, oh, okay, I can choose this skill now if I want. Or
same as Warcraft.
Yeah, but like in so many other games though, it's like you have multiple trees that you can choose. Like there's 3 trees, and instead of being able to unlock like the next one in one tree, it's only one specific tree that seems to be going up for me at the moment.
Oh no, you can do them all. Yeah, I mean I've got 4 classes unlocked, and I'm skilled into all 4 classes into each of the 3 trees in each class.
Yeah, I get that eventually, like that's Oh, okay. So this like it takes 2 skill points to unlock this skill, rather than just 1 skill point to unlock. Okay, that's how
Yeah,
that works.
like I mean, I'm sitting here with like I've got 20 unused skill points. So I've run out of shit to put it in, but that's because I haven't done quests yet. So like, I can now go do with the advanced quest to be able to unlock the next level of all the skills or something. But
Oh,
I'm not at that point yet. I kind of want to unlock the orthocopter, or whatever it's called, to be able to fly around and make navigating the map easier.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But yeah, even like and I understand it's like a pretty new game, but like at the moment, like when I go to my menu, it says like research, and there's a little 10 under research. Like I've got 10 research fucking points, or like 10 things that I can research, but
Yeah, but,
like,
and everything,
there's
everything costs
nothing
a certain
unlocked.
amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've probably got it locked to only letting you research stuff that the game says you need at the time, so you don't waste your points.
Oh, okay, yeah, that might be what it is, yeah.
Yeah, so at the very start when you started, the game would have given you an option. It would have recommended that you put that setting in just so you don't unlock something you can't make for 14 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
So
No,
I'm even
that
still
makes
using
sense.
that. Yeah,
That makes
like
sense.
if I roll on like if I keep playing this game in a couple months and I decide to go pretty hardcore into it, to go into the deep desert and PvP and shit, I'll unlock it at the beginning because I'll know what I want to rush to, sort of deal.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Fuck yeah. Ooh. It's a refuge.
Eaten by a worm yet?
Nah, I haven't been eaten by a worm yet.
Yeah, fucking, I got eaten and lost all my shit, my bike, everything. I was like, I nearly quit, man. I fucking, I went up, fuck this game, too hard. Then I watched Shroud play for a bit, and then I was like, no, alright, I'll give it another crack. And then I've just not stopped playing since.
Yeah, that's funny ass. Yeah, that's funny ass.
So what's the area it sent you in?
The area I'm in.
Or
How
the
do I
dungeon
check
that
that?
it was sending you?
Just that the wreck of the Alchion.
Oh yeah, cool. I'm actually swinging down that direction because I need to pick up some of the mats in there. I need to get the plasteel microfibers to make a radiation suit.
Okay.
Two places down south now that I'll run through to.
That sounds fancy. I'm thinking I might need to build another sort of secondary base just to store my shit.
Yeah, there's no, I mean, at the moment, that base, so whatever base you build down there, the game will basically make you destroy it soon.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a couple of hours in, you want to move your base up north.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's what King was saying. That way is my... Is that way my base? Yes, that's my home base. Okay, I might as well fucking go down that way first. Drop all my shit in there for now. You feel parched. Yes. Always feel parched. Yeah, it's definitely a pretty looking game. Like, it looks nice. Probably my biggest thing at the moment is that just like you can't choose to go to first person. But, you know, that's a pretty small thing.
Yeah, I know some people enjoy that, but
Oh yeah, I mean it's just a personal preference thing, you know. There's
there is an option if I don't know if you if you would prefer to have the camera over a left or right shoulder, but you can swap it.
oh yeah, yeah, that's cool at least.
Like my camera's always over the right shoulder, but I have seen some streams where people having it opposite. I wonder if
Yeah.
that's a thing for if they feel more natural for left-handeds.
Yeah, yeah. Like but I like the I like that sort of anti-grav field that you can use to jump off of tall shit, and that's pretty cool.
What class did you start off with?
Trooper.
Yeah, the hook ability is very valuable that it has.
Yeah, like the grapple. Yeah, I've found it pretty useful so far.
Yep, I use it all the time to climb cliffs and shit. It's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Alright, well, my home is all the way over there. But I don't think I'd make that if I tried running for it. The worm's gonna get me, but I could probably make it over there. There's not a whole lot of shade over there though, that's the only problem. And the character customization is fucking crazy, man. There's so many things that like there's so many options for it. It's almost like they put a bit too much effort into that.
Yeah, I mean, my default for every game is mullet and chops,
Yeah, for sure.
and then I move on.
But then, like, it's just funny because you can choose how high up your eyes are on your face and how long your chin is. Like, fucking, really? Like, that's just nuts. Alright, well, this is the instance that I need to be going to, but I want to go to my home first. Pardon me, I gotta say it's a pretty impressive, like, map though.
Yeah, have you been shown? Yeah, I think it's one of the first things you get shown how to unlock the map, don't you? By shooting the probe in the air.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, this isn't even half the game, mate. Like, the deep desert you can't even see. It's in the outer borders of the whole map, and then it's like 81 of these map tiles that gets randomly generated into a different pattern every week on Tuesday, and it's just a fucking huge desert with like the what do you call it? The spice fucking storms happening, and it's just all out war out there to get all the spice and shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
But they have it capped at like 50 of each faction, or in each map, so you can't have and it's friendly fire, so there's no point in zerging in this game. So
Yeah, yeah.
better off to have combat between like 4 versus 5 or something instead of 20 versus 20, because you'll kill your friends.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's cool. I'll give them that.
But I wasn't even thinking about this game until I seen an interview with devs, and they was just so excited about little shit, and I was like, okay, this might be interesting.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's got good potential, I think.
It's if you can get over the hurdle of I'm still mining iron, why the fuck am I playing this game? Then once you get beyond that, it's like, okay, this is pretty fucking cool. Because I
Yeah.
almost cracked. I'm like, I'm so sick of mining copper and iron. Fucking like, is there anything else still in the game?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you unlock a couple things, and it's like, oh, okay, holy fuck, this game, it's got some shit.
Yeah, nice. Fuel cells, EMF generator, micro sandwiches. Probably don't need any probe launchers. Salvaged metal, we probably don't need any of that. Plant fiber I'll keep on me.
Salvage metals, you make it, you use like storage boxes in your house, and you make bullets for your guns and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Alright. Can't deposit any blood. No worries. Alright. So what do you reckon? Can I go into that like dungeon on my own, or?
Yeah, everything's solvable so far. Luckily, at the start of the game, there isn't really enemies with shields and shit. Like, it gets a bit more difficult later on because you have to use certain attacks to get through body
Yeah.
shields and shit. But for now, it's pretty good. Pretty simple for you. I'm just heading back to my home because I need to get some fucking water.
The old water. Oh yeah.
I think the sandworms are much more active in that first area as well to make it like it's more exciting for new players.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's normally only allowed to be, I think, 1 or 2 worms per quadrant of maps, just to limit the activity, but you'll get them in these more popular areas where I am, where people have their houses. They'll be active as fuck because everyone's obviously shooting across, doing farming and materials and everything.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Travel to the shipwreck. Killy, killy. Take all. Suck some blood. Oh, getting it from the foot that time. It's funny, like, the first, like, 3 times I started taking... Oh, right from the vagina then. Like, the first, like, 3 or 4 times I took blood, like, they always seem to go straight for the crutch, like... Alright, going in.
What was your dinner, mate?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Alright.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Large sandstorm is approaching.
You actually want to get into a building for that, or you
Yeah, I'm in the wreckage.
But the game's actually like not too bad as well. If you're like next to a cliff face, you can find parts of the cliff where it protects you as well. If you're
Yeah, that's
if you
cool.
go against the wind direction and shit. Pretty cool.
Alright, I've got 2 mechanical parts.
and to get more research points, right, on your map, there's like the little circles with the 3 little house symbols in them. And they have,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
an intel thing. Yeah, you find these little green intel things in those bases, and that gives you more research.
Yeah, yeah. King was saying about that. Oh yeah, that's like the sandstorm that's shifting over. That's pretty cool. Shows you on your map where the sandstorm's gone. How do I, like, invite you into a fucking... into a party? Oh,
From
yeah,
your map.
there we go. Oh, from your map. Oh yeah, social, there we go. Cool. Harvest materials to upgrade your armor and weapons. Ah, yeah.
I think they've busted the worm. I'm not even getting worm signals as I'm driving across the sand.
Yeah, yeah.
I just seen people in global asking where is the worm, and then I'm like, hang on a second, where is, like, normally I have the red bar going across the screen.
Yeah, yeah.
It's happened. They had to deactivate the worm the other day because it was destroying people's bases.
Yeah, that's classic.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Ensign Meredith commanding Alcyon. Lieutenant Lakers is down. The convoy is under sustained attack. They knew where it would be. We've lost contact with the group leader, Kaiseria.
My God, look at them all. It's Horizon to Horizon jet flares out there.
Delay that chatter! We have sustained several direct hits, and we're losing trim badly. We're going to try to set her down. Our emergency transponder is active. Godspeed, everyone.
Cool, I've got everything I need from here. Now I need 25 plant fiber and 160 copper ore. And they're respawned out the front here again. So let's start heading back towards my home. Copper ore, fuel cell, fiber. Got the fiber. And yeah, the ending to Mobland was sick.
Yeah, I thought fucking Harry was gonna kill Cat.
Yeah, I thought the same thing actually. That would have made things very interesting.
I still don't know who the fuck she is.
Yeah,
Like, is she CIA or is she fucking just another gangster?
yeah, yeah. But then, like, you know, the whole revelation about, what's the name of the fucking kid, the wanker? I can't remember now. How it's Conrad's kid. And, like, how, you know, Bella was, like, you know, rooting him to begin with and that. And like, yeah, Kevin, like, shooting that fucking dude in the head, like in the second to last episode, and then like fucking breaking down to him, like fucking while he was dead on the table.
That was good.
But just like this, just the setup in general, man. I think that like, yeah, it went some really clever places, I think, for like that sort of show. You know, like, yeah, you're full on, like, at least I was like full on expecting, you know, like Harry and Kevin to fucking just like kill both, like Maeve and Conrad while they're in prison. And
Yeah, part of me wanted Harry to take over.
Yeah, like, at least like fucking kill Maeve. You know what I mean? Especially with like what she did, like handing over fucking like her son and fucking
Well, at some point, she has to realize that they're nothing without Harry, right?
Yeah, that's right. Whereas I think Conrad knows that because there was the whole spiel about like Conrad talking to him about his loyalty and all that sort of shit. So I think Conrad knows that like he's the one that they can rely on for anything, you know, and he's sort of just proven that by fucking saying to Kat like, I'm not with you, you know.
Yeah.
But then yeah, Maeve is just such a crazy bitch that she's like, yeah, she's gonna think that.
It's so fucked up. So what's the actress's name? Because like she's also in 1923. Like, and 1923 just stopped, and she's this lovable woman. And then a month later, she's playing a bitch I want to fucking kill.
Yeah, Helen Mirren, man, she's a good actress.
Yeah, in 1923, she's like married to fucking Harrison Ford's Dutton character.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright. Research scavenger rags. Research. That's makeshift clothing. Scavenger rags. Karpov 38. Oh, and a new knife. Cool. that's right. I probably got to fabricate it. Yeah. All right, here we go. So I'm guessing everything after the initial still suit like generates fucking water for you.
Sorry, what's that? I got music fucking pumping in my ear.
No, that's all good. I'm saying I'm guessing every like piece of clothing after the still suit like still generates water for you.
No, nothing generates it. You have to find it.
Nah,
So
but
you
like
can-
the still suit like you can drink from the tubes.
No?
Yeah. So what
Well,
the
no,
other?
all the still suit does is delays your usage of your own water. Yeah, so like it's passive, but you want to wear like armor later on, which protects you from all the fighting and shit.
Yeah, like
And,
well.
and then you carry around water canisters and blood sacks, and you drink from all that.
No, well, like on to the left of my water like thing, there's 5 little segments that if I press F, it fucking gives me some water, which is stored in the suit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I've never wore that suit.
Well,
Because I'm always around. I'm always fighting wearing my I mean, yeah. There is. Sorry, there is that suit you're wearing. You can upgrade. You can get new ones every time you get to a new medal. And
Yeah.
if you're out farming just materials and shit, people wear it. But I always go off whenever I'm farming materials. I'm always off because you have to keep running these dungeons to get critical components to make shit forever. So I'm never wearing that suit.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it's upgraded my still suit. Yeah. Scavenger still suit mask, scavenger still suit body. Fabricate a full set of scavenger rags. How do you repair shit?
You end up making a repair table
Ah,
in
okay.
your house. But once you get a vehicle, you repair it with like a welding gun and having welding wire in your back. So
Oh yeah.
alright, the worm not being active is making this feel like cheating. I'm just zooming across the map wherever I want with no risk.
Yeah. Boots, gloves, body, mask. Oh, I need copper ingots, okay. Copper. What's the colour of a 2-cent piece?
I have crossed the Vermilius Gap, Off-Worlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers. I'm afraid I must delay our reunion until... well, I fear drastic measures might be required. But fear not, Off-Worlder. You've come this far alone. I'm impressed. You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus. Listen, you'll need a vehicle to cross the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap. But vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, Off-Worlder. More than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past, but more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be careful. Those old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
Alright, deliver the amplifier. Alright, that's definitely a better gun.
Wait till you get
Whoa.
a sniper.
Right from the dick. Got that guy's blood. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, there's definitely a few little visual bugs that they need to fucking sort out. My fucking my quest log in the top left hand corner is fucking wigging out hard. Well, not having any worm active definitely makes it easier to get from fucking my base to the trading post. I'm literally just running across the open desert.
Yep, it's strange. That means they'll take their servers offline soon. Turn them back on.
Yeah. They've definitely got like a lot of things right with this game. I think like it seems interesting and like the storyline's kind of cool and yeah they've got a good open world and stuff. But yeah, there's definitely still some early access bugs to fucking sort through.
Yeah, I still haven't seen anything. Like I haven't had any of my UI wig out. Nothing.
Yeah, no shit.
I think even Shroud was saying the only thing that he's even experienced that's been even a little bit off is like the occasional desync when he fights NPCs.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know, like some of the like the way that the inventory and stuff like works seems a bit clunky for me, but that just might be because I haven't played a game like this for fucking so long.
Yeah, there's a bit more familiarity.
Alright, well there you go. The bug in my mission objectives up in the top left corner stopped, so I mean it could very well just be my fucking comp that's wigging out a little bit, who knows.
I think I might. I was going to keep questing, but I think I might take this opportunity without the worm here to go and farm some fucking sand. Like, so there's these like glowing sand spots in the next map that you go to, and you go there and shoot this shit at the ground, and you collect this sand which turns into like silicon, and it's pretty important material.
Yeah, fuck yeah, why not?
But you have to sneak it with the worm, and now it's like, well,
Yeah.
no worm around. I might just go fill up my fucking whole buggy.
Yeah, fucking oath. While the cat's away, the mouse will play. Yeah, I might give it another fucking half hour or something and then fucking log off, to be honest. Oh, there goes an ornithopter. It's definitely a game that I'll keep playing, but I don't think I'll like fucking take it too seriously for a while. This guy must sell buggies. Alright. Zone change.
Back again, like the sour tang of rancid wine.
Wrecking crew, deliver items. Contact issuer. You got the amplifier, great work. The great houses don't like to admit it, but they deal with scrap merchants all over Dune. Pick and clean wrecks and corpses to equip the next lot sent to die. Well, at least my business is booming, so there's still more you can do. Buyers who will pay good money for Fremen-made goods. The Fremen may be gone. You can still find plenty of their equipment. Hey Aaron. No, Fury didn't get his play date, unfortunately. My next door neighbour didn't come home before it's dark. Now Fury's just sleeping. How was your day, bud? Explore a few caves, collect some of that gear, and I'll cut you in on the profits. How nice of him. Alright. Okay, meet Derek. Makeshift clothing set variant. Alright, accept the contract, I suppose. Accept that contract. Is there any way you can pay someone to fix your gear?
I don't know.
You keep coming
Not
back
that I know
like
of.
this. I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
Okay, yeah, so you can sell gear, that's cool. Pretty chill and easy, how about you? Yeah, my day's been pretty chill and easy. I did a bunch of, did a bunch of errands in the morning, and in the afternoon I started playing Dune, which has been pretty good so far. Like, I've enjoyed it. It hasn't utterly gripped me, but I've enjoyed it. It's just because I haven't played an MMO for a while, though, I think. Alright, well, I can see I've got 2 live viewers, but only one person's chatting. Who else is here with you? Alright, welding wire scrap. Blade parts, gun parts. No, I don't think I want to buy anything right now. Until I get a bit more familiar with what's going on in the game. Yeah, escape, close, motherfucker, close. Hello. There's a bug. Escape doesn't work when I'm trying to get out of the fucking dealer. Level up, nice. Oh geez, that guy came out of nowhere. Wrecking crew completed. The journey menu. Okay, Fremen finds. Micro sandwich fabric. I've got a bunch of that shit. Fucking. Don't tell me I've got to run all the way home to get it though.
Just pick some more shit up off the weeds that you find.
Yeah.
There should be plenty of them down where you are.
Yeah, I'm sure there are. Here comes someone in their little buggy. Well, ATV I should say, it's not even really a buggy. Hell yeah. Particle capacitors, advanced servox, Imperial testing station. Surely there's got to be a cave around here somewhere out there with a moisture fucking cloth on it. Well, someone's built a gigantic fucking base over here. Or is that something that's built in the game? That surely that's not someone's base. You never know though. You never know. All these things on the ground and none of them are what I need. Fuck it, let's go over here. That looks like someone's base that they've built. No access. There we go, that's some of the shit that I need. Oh jeez. That'll do it. Micro sandwich fabric. Alright, now let's get some blood out of the hip that time. Out of the bum. Nothing quite like bum blood.
The best kind.
Oh yeah. There we go, there's some more of the shit that I need. Identify that, you bitch. Okay, well, something just fell out of the sky. Or blew up or something. Let's go up here, see what's what. And I'm gonna die. Alright, get out of there. She's got a fucking shield. Alright, here we go. Alright, now I gotta learn how to. Well, now I gotta remember how to fucking get through a shield with a knife. There we go, well, that'll do it.
Put a hole down with the heavy pack.
Yeah.
You can end up getting, like, you end up getting a poison dart gun which can break through as well, which I use all the time now.
Yeah, yeah. That's cool. Alright, so, crafting. Light darts, I need a bunch of metal. Now, what is it? That's the one. Bang. Alright, well, that's a bunch of metal. Oh, I keep on pressing escape to go into my fucking crafting menu. Let's build a bunch of them. Cool. Get some blood. So it's juicing time, that's fucking right it is.
Yeah, so I do feel safer here, but now I've got some joker telling me where to go and what to do. I didn't run away from the knobs just to get ordered around by a puffed up mauler. I don't know if I'll stay or go.
3 intel, that'd be the one. Take some of that. Alright, now, what do I need? Bloody hell. Inventory. I need one more micro sandwich fabric. Well, I might as well start heading towards home. got a bunch there. If I come across some before I get there, and that's just a bonus. But I can also fill up on water when I'm there. You gotta keep your hydration up in the desert. That'll do it. Little scavenger camp. Reveal myself. I was standing right in front of you. Okay, that didn't work out. Yeah, the second season of Tires ended pretty well as well. I thought it was pretty good.
The show's fucking awesome.
Get off of the fucking wall. It's like I kind of like how so far they've sort of kept up with the theme of, like, you know, stuff sort of working out in the end of the series, you know. Keeps it a little bit lighthearted. And like Shane's dad is a classic character.
Oh yeah, it's perfect casting as well.
Yeah, perfect casting. Jeez, that's a bit of a bigger drop than I was expecting. Running across the desert, no worms inside. So, Aaron, what do you think about this game? Do you think it looks alright? Something you'd be keen on? I know I'm not really the poster child for playing, or the spokesman for the game in my level of gameplay, but who was it you were talking about before, Alcho? Who was playing it? What's the name of that famous streamer again?
Oh, Shroud.
Shroud, yeah.
Doing while I'm at work.
Yeah. Shroud's probably the one that you want to actually go and watch if you want to look at good gameplay. But I'm glad you're here watching it. Watching me fumble around. Dune is an interesting setting with some cool lore. Game looks okay, but not really my thing. Yeah, no, fair call. Fair call. I was sort of saying that just before. I'm really more into the indie game sort of scene at the moment. I mean, for all I know, this is an indie game, but I'm not too sure what studio it is that made it. But
Funcom.
There you go. Yeah, I suppose I should say I'm more into the hand-drawn animation or pixel art sort of stuff. Old school looking sort of shit. Oh, that thing's coming straight for me. Let's get out of the way of that. Oh no, yeah, so the next tier of clothing doesn't have the still suit capability that the still suit did with the recycling of some of your bodily water. It's interesting that they bring that in just for one item of clothes, well, for one set of clothes, and then your very next mission is to make a set of clothes that doesn't have that feature. So what's up with your buggies and stuff? Do you use fuel cells for them or some shit?
Yep.
Yeah.
You get heaps of them. And then the fuel cells you got there are used to be generators, the little ones that you get.
Oh, yeah.
Then you end up with these actual vehicle-sized ones, which you can end up crafting them in your house. But my buggy takes shitloads of them because it's got a big laser on it for mining and stuff.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Sounds fair. And yeah, Aaron has said Arrakis is supposed to be practically unlivable for all but the Fremen, so it's not really the best setting for an MMO. Which is a fair point. But I mean, the franchise is just so, yeah.
Oh no, I guess that's why it's a survival MMO.
Yeah. But the franchise is just so big big at the moment that it's kind of, you'd be stupid not to try and make a game out of it. But then, like, how do you make a game which is how do you make a game which is easily enough accessible to a wide audience and make it fucking almost unplayable for anyone who's not used to survival sorts of games? I suppose that's the challenge. Yeah, I mean, like, it would be an interesting one if it was more. Well, it could be an interesting game if it was more like a DayZ sort of setting where it was like ultimate survival, like not an MMO, but like a small like 100 people per server sort of game.
You said there's only 60 people per server.
Oh, okay, there you go.
That was like the pictures that I linked you last night for the servers. They were all individual shards for the servers, 60 per.
Yeah.
And your guild size could only be 30, so.
Oh yeah. That's kind of cool. Oh, where the hell's my house? Over here. Oh yeah, there it is.
But the ultimate goal for this game is to farm up your base and all your resources big enough that you can then go out and just fight in the...
Yeah, for sure. And that's definitely fair enough. Like I was saying, you know, you can't make a game for everyone. You can't make a game for everyone. You're either making a single player game with lots of storyline, or you're making like a 4-person multiplayer co-op sort of game, or you're making a massive PPE sort of game. I mean, like, you know, you can't put all of them into one game. Dune is really political with backroom deals, betrayals, and manipulations for power. So including something like that would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, brutal DayZ style Doom would be cool. Yeah, I know, and I think it would be cool as well. But like I said, this is the game that they made, and there's an audience for this sort of game. So you choose to play it or you don't, I suppose, at the end of the day. But yeah, I like a sort of DayZ style Dune game would be more something in my wheelhouse, I think. What have I got? I've got 13 of that micro sandwich fabric now. I only needed one more before I left. Anyway, use. Cool. Alright, well, almost been on for another 2 hours. I think that's me done with gaming for the night, to be honest. Yeah, like I said, it's a cool game. I'll keep on playing it. Hopefully, soon get to the more interesting content, you know, like get to the point where I'm actually making a dedicated base and...
Yeah, are you in the second zone yet?
Nah, not yet. Like, I've only been playing for like 5 hours so far today.
Do you have your bike yet?
Nah, not even that yet, man.
Oh, okay, shit, okay. Yeah, you get that very soon. Like. Yeah.
Like, I've mostly been fucking around with King and and just like checking the place out a little bit. Like I said, I don't think it's going to take long for me to get to that level or to that cool content. But yeah, it's.
That's what I mean. Like that's what I think. There's a point where you get over the hurdle of like, is this what it is?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I literally put it down, fucked off for like 3 hours, and then when I was on the couch, I was like, all right, let's just watch someone play for a bit. And then I seen some cool shit, and I was like, all right, come back, stick it out.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's what I'm gonna be like. You know, I might tomorrow. I'm gonna watch the footy with Linz and that, so I probably won't play until Sunday. But Sunday I'll sink some hours into it. But yeah. Anyway, well, Aaron, thanks heaps for joining me, and the other mysterious live viewer that I've got, thank you for joining me too. I hope you're having a good night. Yeah, like the video, I reckon Aaron already has. Yeah, consider subscribing if you want to watch me fumble around and play games like a total noob. And yeah, other than that, have a good night. Yeah, never stop loving life.